What's going on, video game Votary Vanguard? It's your boy P City Substance, bringing you a special edition of Video Game Votary. Okay, so today, well, actually yesterday, it's actually 2:30 a.m. Friday morning, January the 4th, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, I just experienced my very first day of Magfest, and let me just say it was very adventurous. Eventful day. I actually was, like I was telling you guys before, I was doing some volunteer work, so I did do a little work. So I am super tired. I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. But let me just say, for my first time being at this festival, it is excellent, man. The crowd, the people involved with making the event happen. Everybody's super nice. Everybody's getting along. I mean, you got a couple people here and there with some attitudes, I guess, with newbies and stuff like that. But it is what it is. I had a good time. As you can see, this is my official Magfest staff T-shirt that I got. And here's my badge. See the name on there. Little name Marcus. So I was happy to get that. I did today. I did some public safety, so I was patrolling the floor for 4 hours, and then I did was a scorekeeper for the pinball tournament. And speaking of that, let me just say, I had no idea people were that competitive with pinball. I mean, people were really, really into pinball, and they were playing. It was just a great experience just to see this, different gamers in different aspects and different type of video games or games in general. It was great. So just some of the things that I saw, of course you see a lot of the cons and like cons characters, people dressing up and acting out scenes and doing photo shoots. I also got some footage on my HD sports cam that I'll be uploading soon. It'll probably be after the weekend's over, because I'm gonna have to do a little bit of editing with that. But so I saw a lot of cosplays, stuff like that. The arcade is excellent. It's fantastic. A lot of great classic games in there. It was classic feel, dimly lit with the kind of foggy lava lamp, little neon lights going. It was a great experience. The console room is out of this world, man. I just felt like a kid in a candy store, honestly. It was, man, I wanted to buy up everything. I didn't get anything yet, but I got a feeling I'm getting that itch. They had every console hooked up, from Atari to NES, Super NES, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, the Sega CD, which I got to, not Sega CD, I didn't get to play that, but it was there. The Sega, which one is that? Sega 32X, I got to play a little bit of that. That was excellent. Sega Saturn, I didn't get a chance to play that. I did play the Atari. Man, I got to play the Atari Jaguar, which was in the computer museum, and even that alone was, oh my God, it was incredible, man. I was just blown away with just the video game history in that room and at that event. It was just, man, it was a great feeling, man. I felt really happy to be a part of it and be there to experience it firsthand. Macintosh computers, old Windows computers with Diablo and Doom and ColecoVision. Man, it was Super Famicom. It was everywhere. Then they opened up the forgot what section they call that, but basically it's like a big swap meet. You got a bunch of vendors in there selling stuff, and they had a lot of different merchandise that you could purchase: posters, quilts, anything related to video games and anime. Nice backpacks, and people, they were also selling video games and consoles, of course. Just overall experience was great. Overall experience with working at Magfest was great too. You know, they provide you meals with a certain amount of time put in, and certain time was weighted hours. It may be double the time, which I got for doing the public safety, which was cool. And then they had perks with the amount of hours you work. You get a free shirt, which I got. I came home with like 4 or 5 shirts, actually free, which was great. Then if you work a certain amount of hours, you get the price of your badge back. Then you work hours beyond that, then you can get your badge for next year, become a part of the staff, and have the shared hotel area, however that works out. So that's my goal, to do that. So I'm looking forward to that. I didn't get a chance to stay and do any of the concerts because I was pretty tired. I was on my feet for a little while, and I was there from noon up until about almost 10 p.m. So, and I'm going back down for another 3 days, so I got to kind of conserve some energy. So I'm thinking maybe probably Saturday night I'm going to stay and check out some of the concerts. I had some of the guys that I was working with kind of coaching me on some of the things, so I wouldn't miss some of the Magfest experience. It's crazy. I kept hearing this weird noise, and it's like everybody picked up on it. And so slowly but surely, I got to realize what that noise was. I asked somebody in the crowd, I said, what are they doing? What are they saying? And that's when I realized that it was Colossus from X-Men arcade game. And apparently that's a Magfest thing that's been going on years of running. So I got to experience that and realize what that was. I thought that was hilarious. It was great, just the interaction with people, people that knew people didn't know people. It was great, man. And I actually got to see, I helped set up the land room Wednesday night. I went down and helped do setup, put in a couple hours. And I actually got to see the land room up and running today. And let me tell you, it is a sight to behold. Gaming PCs. So I'll be there tomorrow from 5 to 10. I'll be one of the admins for the Overwatch tournament, which I'm excited about. And the land room is great people, very knowledgeable. And I'm looking forward to being an admin over there for that tournament. I may get there a little early. I got some things to do. I'm not quite sure what I'll do as far as what time I'll be there, but I'll definitely be there between 5 and 10 being an admin for the Overwatch tournament. So overall, Magfest has exceeded my expectations. One of the things I'm not super happy about is parking. It's a little expensive side, but not too bad. Let's say, figure I was there about 10 hours. I paid $20. So I guess it wasn't too bad. There's actually a vendor inside for parking at the Gaylord that I met today, and I actually bought my parking for the next 2 days to park right there in the parking garage, and that's $18. So I saved a couple bucks depending on when I'm there. Actually, if I get there early, or early as I can, it expires 11:59. That day. So the earlier you get there, the more you get to save as far as your parking is concerned. So that's the only kind of downside to it, which I kind of saw that coming. I took public transportation Wednesday, which wasn't bad. It was just the commute's a little longer, and then once I did the math, I wasn't really saving any money. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up driving today, and I'll be doing that next couple days. So overall, first day Magfest was a great experience. I'm excited. I can't wait to go back next couple days, and I'm trying to get it where I put my 30 hours in before Sunday. So Sunday, when I do going with a buddy, that way I can just kind of relax and take in the event as as a fan versus me kind of, or a spectator rather, versus me, working behind the scenes, which is also a great experience. I don't take anything away from that. I think it's great, but I just want some time to kind of take it in and really get to do the games. I didn't get a lot of time. It's only because I put in quite a bit of hours today. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the weekend. I hope to see you guys. Don't forget, I got those free gifts for new subscribers. I did give a couple out, but I found myself working a little much. I couldn't really have time to get out there and kind of meet people and get new subscribers to the channel. So I hope to get out there and meet people, and hope to see y'all there. So I'll be back with a few more updates. I'll be going live in the meantime while I'm down there for probably short periods of time, depending on, you know, the situation. So just stay tuned and game on. It's your boy P City Sepsis.